Good morning, Dr. Rhonda Turpin from Scale Pros. Today, I'm going to introduce, for beginners, what AI is, the history of AI, and what you will walk away with today is a better understanding of AI from a beginner's level. So, first of all, AI was originated by two gentlemen in 2011. They introduced it to Steve Jobs. And then what Steve Jobs did is made it commercialized. He commercialized AI in 2013. And he did that by Siri, which is on everything. It's on my iPhones, it's on my car. Siri is everything. But it's safe to say that Steve Jobs is the granddaddy of AI. He got in. The guys brought him the idea, and he saw the vision to commercialize it. So Steve Jobs, and I read his autobiography, always thinking outside the box, and just a brilliant man. So later on, to do the years, maybe 3 years later, Amazon did not want Steve to get all the glory. They always try to catch up and compete with each other. So what Amazon came out with is Alexa. So Alexa was, something that AI and a device that you could more or less would answer, play your music, etc. I had an apartment at the time, and it came with Alexa. And I don't have to tell you, I got rid of that thing because I was at home by myself, and Alexa would say, you want me to play so and so, or you want me to do so and so. I didn't know where, and I'd be like, what is that? What's just a voice, okay? And so at that time, then I looked on the internet, and Alexa was solving crimes. People were bringing in Alexa because what I found out is Alexa also records. So she could tell you what was said, who was over your house, what they said, the conversations. So it didn't take me long to get rid of Alexa. So I did not want that kind of spying in my home on myself and talking to me before I talk to her. So that's, So with that, moving right along, different people got into the game of AI. And the goal at this time is robotic. But how this works now is they have LLMs is very popular. LLMs is large language models. And what that is like Chat GPT. It's where in natural language, which is exactly how you talk, you can put in a prompt and then it will answer to the best of its ability. All LLMs are not created equal. So how that works is that then they use all chips and everything else to tokens to answer your prompt. So, and just being totally transparent, I started out with something called AI Pro, and then I found out a year later that it was just using Chat GPT. So it was a spinoff, so I canceled that and went to, and that was about 2 years ago, and I used it for years. So then the paid Chat GPT, I used that, and that's good, but it's limited. So I ended up staying with Manus. So Manus.ai is a LLM also. And what you have to decide in picking the LLM is exactly what you want to do. And what that means is that for me, what I do a lot of uploading documents, connecting to databases, and wanting AI to do the work for me. Well, with ChatGPT, it's not for that. It's for questioning, prompting, and one-dimensional tasks. Manus is more for complex tasks. Everything that I uploaded to ChatGPT, it told me it could not read the file. It could not read it or couldn't connect. So put it right in Manus. 2 seconds later, they read the file, connected, gave me the summaries, created the spreadsheets. Manus is for multi-step, more complex things that you're working on. You could say that Manus is look at it as a co-worker or partner, because whatever you ask it to do, you're going to watch it working, researching, all that kind of stuff. So Manus is good. I like Manus. Claude is a LLM. It's many of them. I'm playing around now with Kimi. Kimi is the Chinese version of ChatGPT that they just launched. I've been with Manus since the beginning of the launch in March of this year, of 2025. But what you have to realize is that it's moving fast. AI is moving fast. What I used a year and a half ago is no longer relevant for the most part. Like how Manus jumped in, launched March 2025, and does everything that I need. I tried HeyGen for avatars. It is the best for avatars, but it is a large, deep learning curve. And I went to training, sit with them, everything, and I still can't get it where I want it to. I avatar with my voice, and I have a lot of more learning to do. And honestly, I really don't have the time. So I went with captions. Captions, you upload your picture, it makes the avatar of you, you record your voice, it talks in your voice, and it takes minutes. And time is of the essence with me. So I don't have time for that deep learning curve, although I do believe that HeyGen is more advanced and does longer avatars. But what I'm going to have to do is eventually hire someone that specializes in HeyGen. And you could find all of that on Fiverr. And if you have a special project, just hire someone that specializes in HeyGen or whatever LLM you're interested in, and they do it quickly. You'll see they have 2,000 projects. So that's what you're looking for, Fiverr. And it's inexpensive, so it'll save you a lot of time. So back to AI, the basics of AI. So what you have to look at when you determine what AI means to you, what you have to do is determine what are your pain points and then address them with AI. So one of my pain points, I do stadium concessions and having to attendance and spreadsheets and all that kind of stuff, and figuring out who to pay, who worked, who didn't work. That used to be about 4 hours, 2 to 4 hours of my week. So what I did was I first attempted to connect the database with ChatGPT, and it said no. It wasn't able to do that. So then what I did was connected it to Manus. So I get a detailed spreadsheet now with everybody's names. They'll give the check-in times, but I get who actually worked and in a nice, decent spreadsheet. So that's what Manus does for me, and it saves me hours and hours of time, because why it takes me now a maximum of maybe 5 minutes just to hit a button with Manus. At the prompt I still ask, and then go over the work. Just make sure that it checks over 5 minutes versus 2 to 4 hours, and it's accurate. LLMs, you do have to offer information if you want the best experience. So what I did was with Manus, when I first put it in, I forgot to put just the workers that checked in. So what happened was, the first list they sent me was who I had put in the database to work, but 3 of those people hadn't checked in and weren't actually on the attendance sheet to get paid. So all I did was tweak the prompt, added, no, I only want people with check-in times from the database on this spreadsheet. So that's exactly what they did, and I've been doing it ever since once I tweaked it. So that's, I like Manus for that. Kimmy, what I noticed, the difference in Kimmy is that it doesn't have that hallucination. It's very good, it's very accurate, it's very prompt. So I like that about Kimmy, but I don't know if I keep it at this point, because I'm trying to not have 10 LLMs. I'm trying to just have one strong one and continue to train that, and that will be Manus. So that's a lot of people use Claude. I haven't used Claude yet, but they said that Claude is for the long writing, excellent writing, will write a extensive report, a couple of 100 pages, a book, a couple of 100 pages. So Claude is extensive and long-term writing. And they all cost the same, from 20 to max I've ever seen was 29, but most 20, 19, 20, 21, 20. Yeah, they most around 20 for your LLMs. But you just have to decide which LLM is able to do what you need it to do. Different LLMs have different strong points, so you have to remember that. So that is the history of AI. So to sum this video up, it's 3 things that you should be looking at. You should be asking yourself, what is my pain point? What is it that I do not like to do? What is repetitive that comes up every day or whatever in your workflow, in your home, that you do not like to do? So that's the question. The question is the pain point. And then you research, you ask ChatGPT, what is the best LLM to address this, or the best tools, and then you get those tools. So that is the summary of what AI is from a Reader's Digest point of view. And I will continue with these videos to hopefully help you understand what AI is and how it could benefit your company. And once again, this is Rhonda Turpin from Scale Pros. And if you get anything out of this video, I'm trying to build my channel, like and subscribe. Thank you. See you soon.